2024 was a year filled with many interesting stories, some garnering more attention than others, and becoming the most watched here at CHCH by you, our viewers. Kelly Botello recaps our station's most captivating stories of the year.
2024, a chaotic year for Canadian politics, and Canadians tuned in to watch the mayhem.
Justin Trudeau has lost control, and yet he clings to power.
I'm calling on Justin Trudeau to resign. He has to go.
It was a bad year for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. In the biggest political bombshell of 2024, his own finance minister and Deputy PM Chrystia Freeland quit cabinet, citing her and Trudeau were at odds about the best path forward for the country.
Like most families, sometimes we have fights around the holidays. But of course, like most families, we find our way through it.
Despite his attempt to lighten up the situation, the turmoil within the Liberal Party became more and more obvious. Local Liberal MP Chad Collins speaking out against Trudeau, saying many MPs are unhappy with their leader.
We still have a lot of time remaining over the next 6 to 8 months to choose a new leader to go in a new direction.
And CHCH's interview with Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre in December was one of our most watched online. Poilievre answered questions about Trudeau's leadership, affordability in Canada, and handling President-elect Donald Trump.
We need to counter the threat by projecting strength, and that means saying to President Trump that we will never be the 51st state.
At Queen's Park, provincial politics garnered lots of attention too, especially MPP Sarah Jama.
Sarah Jama, you are named. You must leave the chamber.
In April, Jama was kicked out of the legislature for wearing a keffiyeh, a black and white Arab scarf commonly worn as a show of support for Palestine, the speaker deeming the garment a political statement tied to the Israel-Hamas war.
There was no way for me to have her removed short of physical force. I wasn't prepared to do that or order it.
Jama is still not allowed to speak in the Legislative Assembly. Other stories that our viewers were paying close attention to were about encampments and homelessness in Hamilton.
I want the people of Hamilton that are supposed to help us get housed to actually help us get housed, instead of leaving us out here on the streets.
Unfortunately, in 2024, Hamilton did not solve its encampment problems, and the tiny house project at the Barton Tiffany site that was supposed to be up already is at a standstill. On a lighter note, one of 2024's biggest stories had everyone looking up at the sky.
It was the most amazing experience ever, and just the dawn of new things.
The solar eclipse in April had many in our region filled with amazement and joy. And here's hoping there's lots more of that in 2025.